Hello Cryptoucan fans, and today, especially those of you who happen to be systems administrators. In this episode, we would like to show you how to use Cryptoucan for securely logging into remote systems using the Secure Shell protocol. In case you didn't notice, gpg 2.2.10 was just released last week, and it contains out-of-the-box support for Trustica Cryptoucan. This means that there are some nice features such as SSH support available right off the shelf. But before we show you how to use Cryptoucan for authenticating your SSH sessions, let me quickly walk through the authentication process and explain how it works. There are 4 actors in this play: Cryptoucan as the storage of your private key, SSH client which you use, SSH server which you connect to, and the list of authorized keys on the server. At the beginning, the SSH client connects to the SSH server over the network. The server accepts the connection and generates cryptographic challenge the client should sign. It sends this challenge to the client, and on the client side it is passed on to Cryptoucan for creating the digital signature. Cryptoucan requests the user to enter the pin 1 and tries to unlock the key using the provided input. In case of failure, Cryptoucan will attempt to retry this operation. Of course, if there are no pin entry attempts left, it reports the failure to the SSH client, which in turn terminates the SSH connection. However, in case of successfully unlocking the key, Cryptoucan signs given challenge and returns the signature to the SSH client. The SSH client sends the signature over the network to the server. Then the server tries to verify the signature by matching it against known authorized keys. If it can't find a match, it terminates the connection. But when the signature matches an authorized key, it starts the SSH session immediately, and so does the client. It looks rather elaborate, but stay calm, it is much easier to use it than to explain it. In order to use Cryptoucan for SSH key authentication, you need to use gpg-agent as your SSH agent. As gpg-agent is always running with SSH authentication enabled, all you need to do is to set the ssh_auth_sock environment variable to the SSH authentication socket of running gpg-agent. You can do this by using the capability of gpg-conf to list special paths on the system. The path name you are looking for is agent-ssh-socket. Now we can list available SSH keys by issuing the command ssh-add with the argument -l. This shows us the fingerprint of our public key, compact description of the token represented by card ID, and the type of the key, which is ED25519 in Cryptoucan case. But the best thing is that we can also query gpg-agent for the full representation of the public key. All we need to do is to use ssh-add with argument -l, and it prints the public key in a format that can be immediately written to the authorized_keys file on the server. So, let's use our key for authenticating the Secure Shell session. Joe Toucan has a user named Toucan at the cryptoucan.eu server, and therefore we use the casual ssh toucan at cryptoucan.eu command to try to log in. The SSH client asks gpg-agent to perform the authentication, and it gives control to Cryptoucan. Once again, Cryptoucan asks us to enter the user pin 1, and after entering the correct numbers and confirming the operation, it performs the authentication on our behalf. You can see, we are successfully logged into the remote system. If you are familiar with SSH public key authentication, you know that the corresponding public key must be in the .ssh/authorized_keys file. And as you can see, it is there as expected. I bet that now you understand why we are so excited. And on top of that, we have just started the production of second testing and customer evaluation batch. So stay tuned. If everything goes well, the first 100 units for retail sale should be available for purchase before the end of the year. Thank you for watching. And remember, Subscribing to our YouTube channel or following us on Twitter will always bring you the latest Cryptoucan news.